Hi, this is Mary Ellen with Portraits of Me, and today I'm going to do a quick library book haul. I went to the library this past weekend and was there initially to return a book, but ultimately came home with a few books that I bought because they actually had some really good books for sale, and I was excited to pick these up. I got all these books for $5, so not a bad deal at all. Again, my air conditioner is on, so I apologize if that's pretty loud, but I think my last video was okay with the air conditioner running. Just so you know, it's been really hot where I live, and right now, even in the house, I checked our thermostat and it says it's 81 degrees in the house. But in this room where I have a little unit air conditioner, it's a nice 73, so that's why I want to keep it on. So hopefully that's not too much of a distraction, but let's get to the wonderful books that I purchased on Saturday. One book that I found, and these are just in random order because I don't remember which one I found first, but one of the books that I found, which I was pretty surprised to find, was this book right here. This book is Becoming Madeline. I think that's how you say her name. But it's about the author who wrote A Wrinkle in Time, and this book is actually written by her granddaughters. So I thought that was very interesting that her granddaughters had written a book, and what was so perfect about this find on Saturday was that I was recently sent another book about Madeline, or Madeline, and I was sent this book right here by the publisher, and this one's A Light So Lovely that they asked me to read and review for them. So I'm going to be doing a review on my blog about this book, which is also about the author of the book A Wrinkle in Time, that talks about her spiritual life and the controversy surrounding A Wrinkle in Time, the book, as far as the Christian viewpoint and then the worldly viewpoint, and what kind of backlash she got from both of those sides. That's what this book is about. So when I saw this book, I had to grab it because I thought it would be interesting to read the book I got from the publisher and then read this one and just compare and kind of see a well-rounded viewpoint of her from her family, and then from an author who did a lot of research and interviewed a lot of people that knew Madeline. So I thought that was pretty interesting that I found this book. So this is one of the books I got at the library. Okay, another book I got, you're going to think I'm pretty silly because I actually already have this book. But I got this book here. It's Unbroken. It's the biography of the World War II survivor. I forgot his name, but let me look it up real quick. Louis Zamperini. And he was actually an Olympic medalist who went into World War II and was captured by the Japanese. And what's funny about this is I already own this book. I got it from a haul maybe last year. I'll put the link down below so you can check that out. I got this book in a haul from Paperback Swap, but when the book arrived, it arrived with no cover. And so even though this book is in wonderful condition, I was kind of bummed it didn't have a cover. So when I saw this one at the library and it was only 50 cents, I figured, 50 cents is worth a book cover. But this book is actually in really good condition too, so I think I'm just going to keep this one and then donate the other one or give it to a friend or something. So that's another book that I bought at the library sale. And I found this book as well, and it was only 25 cents. So I found Eldest, which is a very timely because I just got done reading Aragon, and I was actually interested enough in this book to want to read the second book, and I actually found it at the library, so it must be destiny because there it is. I was actually thinking about buying this book on Thrift Books, but I definitely got it a lot cheaper at my local library. Okay, I'm almost done. I didn't get that many books. On the way out of the library, I did find this one. I thought it was cute. It's Prince of Darkness. And I thought the cover is actually what caught my attention because it's so bright and really cute. And this is actually a sequel because it says more notes from a totally lame a vampire, and in the back is this is the first book I think I need to get now, so that way I can read this little series. I got to research it more to see how many books are in the series, but I thought it was interesting because it's like a little diary. So when you open it up, you actually see like the writing, like he's writing in his diary about his adventures. I thought that was pretty interesting and might be fun to read. So I got this one as well, and this one was $1, so I spent $1 for this one. And then I should have brought the book out of my library, but I forgot. But I recently read a book for middle grade May, I believe it was middle grade May, about the orphan train and two sisters who were on the orphan train. And I thought that book was very interesting back in the 1800s. So I found this book, and this one's about orphan train as well. And I thought, wow, this is pretty interesting. I never heard of the orphan train until I read that middle grade May book, which I'll put that review down below. And then to find this at the library about the orphan train, I thought, well, that's, what a coincidence. So I purchased it, and then when I got home, I realized it was a collection. So there's actually 3 books in this collection about 3 different women who were on the orphan train. And so I'm very interested to read this. Not sure too much what it's about, but I like that concept of the orphan train, and reading that other book kind of piqued my interest in wanting to read this one. So I picked this one up, and this one was 25 cents, so not bad at all for 3 books. And then the last book I'm going to show you is a book I got by Dean Koontz, and it's What the Night Knows. And this one sounded really good, like a thriller kind of good. I don't know why, but I've been kind of into thriller and suspense books lately. Let me just read it for you because I don't remember too much details. Okay, so in the late summer of a long ago year, a killer arrived in a small city. His name was Alton, and in the space of a few months, he brutally murdered 4 families. His savage spree ended only when he himself was killed by the last survivor of the last family, a 14-year-old boy. Half a continent away and 2 decades later, someone is murdering families again, recreating in detail Alton's crimes. So it sounds really good. Hopefully it's not too scary, but hopefully it's very suspenseful, because that sounds like an interesting novel to read, maybe around October-ish. I don't know, we'll see if I can get to it. I have so many other ones I recently bought, and a few that I got out of my Page Habit boxes that I want to read during October, so October might be a really full month of reading. But then it's Halloween, and my husband loves Halloween, so that's going to be really full of decorating and shopping and costumes. So I don't know how much reading I'm going to get into in October. But anyway, that's all the books I got in my haul. Just wanted to make a quick video and share those with you before I head off to sleep. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have read any of these books, have any feedback on any of these books, please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them and start a conversation with you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I do a lot of book hauls, trying to do more book reviews. I do tag videos, I do other stuff as well, and I'm going to try to do some interesting creative things in the upcoming months. So subscribe and hit that little bell to be notified when new videos are posted by me. I try to post a video at least once a week. Thank you again for watching, and may you have a good morning, day, evening, or night, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye! Written by her granddaughters. I got spit in my eye, hold on. Oh my goodness. May you have a great day, evening, morning, or night. Okay, I know that's not in the right order, but